Good morning, my people. Again, in my classroom, as you can see, um, I did have to share that I recorded a video yesterday in the house, and I was so excited. I shared a little bit about the location, not the location, but inside the house, and the kitchen, living room, and even though I had a mess, I still shared. And and then Julio, my son, comes in and starts asking me questions about something. I don't even know what it is. And I forgot I was recording, so I'm having a whole conversation with him. And so I'm not going to upload that picture because, we were just, I don't even know. I think we are talking about anime because he's so much into anime. Um, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna post that. So, that means that I will have to make another video and so I can show you guys a little bit of the house and upload that. Okay, but I forgot. I just literally, I'm telling you, so much on my mind, so much that I forgot that I was recording. And I just kept, I'm talking to him, having a conversation with him, and blah blah blah, and then like, oh shoot. So it's getting better. I um I have almost all of my stuff out. I went on a trip yesterday and I cleaned up where I had all my art supplies, and I told you guys I have like a little business, so I had my tent, canvases, portfolios, a whole bunch of stuff. So I was able to remove it from that room. That room is cleaned up, and then I put it into the garage. So hopefully today, my goal for today is to get the rest of my stuff, my art stuff, and my son has some stuff in his room that he needs to clear out. I hope it's not a lot. And I haven't even looked because I'm ready. I'm telling him he's going to put it in the dumpster. But anyway, my plants. And then when I do that, then I have to go the next day to pick up my kayak, my son's bike, my bike, and the camper. And that should be it. That should conclude my existence in the house. And, then I have no other reason to be back. Oh, but shit. I have like this beautiful, like wood fire pit thing that I got. And I'm going to take it with me because it's nice and I like it. So yeah, that too. I might have to rent a pulley. Is that what it's called? Like a trailer hitch? That's probably what it's called. To put in the back of my car and just take all that stuff. Obviously, I won't be able to take the camper at the same time because then, I won't have a place to attach the camper. Oh boy. But, it was a better night. I wasn't as upset. I was able to deal with it a little bit better. I know that as time passes, that wound will heal, and I will get better, and I will learn to manage. And I think I'm doing pretty good with that. I guess that this morning I put on my Alexa and I was just putting some morning music while Julio and I get ready. And and then it said your device is playing somewhere else. No, and then she sends me a text and says, "Hey, why is my Alexa not working?" Something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I tried to figure out the issue, and I found out that because we were sharing Amazon Prime, then it was connecting. It's like, oh, your device is playing somewhere else, and your device. So anyway, so I got that issue taken care of. I removed myself from the family plan, and I'm now paying for my own prime, and that's fine. I was doing it before. I just happened to say, hey, why am I paying twice if if she's paying for it? So, but that was only for like a month, maybe two. I don't even know. Um, so yeah. So then I think that the only connection I do have to pick up I have a tractor, like I said, like a John Deere, and I'm gonna sell it. So, but I think I'm just gonna bring it with me and just sell it from where I live, so I don't have to. So that chapter is closed, and the good thing is that I'm doing better with the what ifs, like maybe this is not over. I think that she has made it very clear that she wants nothing further. Like today, she sends me a text and says, so let me know when you want to be friends. And I was like, well, I never said I wasn't your friend. I never said that. I never stopped being your friend. And she's like, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, since we are no longer in a romantic relationship, then let me know when you're ready to be friends. And I think that's going to take a long time, because I know that when I see her, oh my God, I fucking hate when I do this. Whew. You see, I was fine until I start thinking about, and I had this whole entire text to send her. And again, I did what Alyssa says to do, send it to yourself. I didn't send it to myself this time, but I did read it as if it was for myself. But I did not send that text. I said in the text that I was going to send, I said, oh God, let me see. Hold on, my brain. I said, it's difficult for me to have a response for you right now. I don't know how long it's going to take. I love you, and I really do want us to grow old together. But I need to work on myself first. That was the initial text I was going to send her. And, I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. And, read it as if it was for myself, and just, again, doing that shadow work. Do I want to send this? Why do I want to send this? What's the purpose behind it? And when I learned that the purpose behind it was that I wanted to give myself hope, or maybe I wanted to know if she had any hope. And I didn't send it. I didn't send it. And I said in response, I said, I will let you know. And that's it. And I know it's going to take a long time, because I really need to be in my headspace, I love myself so much that I don't need your love to be happy state. And that's going to take a little bit. But I know I'll get there. And I will be fine when I get there. It's just going to take time. I'm looking at her picture again. That picture was taken we went to Provincetown in Cape Cod. And we just rode bikes. I rented bikes for us to ride. And we rented bikes. I was like, shit, it's so expensive, because I had to, I did it for like half an hour or something. I think I just chose half an hour, but we just had too much fun. So we rode our bikes for a lot longer. But it was I'm telling you, we did have some good times. I think that I'm actually wearing this. Oh, never mind. I'm wearing the same outfit in the picture that I'm wearing now. Not the scarf and all that. But anyway, um, we did have some good times. I just think that we just need to work on ourselves. Like she has to work on herself. I need to work on myself. And if it is meant to be like my gut, tells me it's meant to be, then it is. Or if it's just wishful thinking on my part, then I will learn that as well. I learned that it's okay for me to feel this way. It's okay for me to think that there is a chance. It's okay for me to think that because we had a life together. And it's okay to think that until I realize that no, it's not going to happen. But I need to be aware that I don't want that to be a focus. And I know, I'm aware that that cannot be a focus. And that's a good thing. I'm learning that it's okay to have that feeling, and it's okay to have that wishful thinking. And there's going to be a point in my life when I'm going to realize, okay, so it's not going to happen. And I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay when that happens. I'm just working on myself. That's it. The sad thing is that, and I was sharing this with Bobby, that she wanted us to have like excuses to go out on dates, right? And I agree. I agree, because we were parenting and we would get so engrossed in our parenting that we would forget. So we have a local theater where I live, and I bought season tickets. I mean, the plays are like off Broadway, but they weren't bad, and they have been already 3 shows, and she has only attended one with me. The second one I did by myself, and the third one we had a huge fight, and we were literally at the parking lot to go see the show, and I just drove off, obviously just drove off. And then there's another one this Friday. I think there's 2 more. I think there's a total of 6, maybe 5 or 6. So yeah, there's one this Friday. And it sucks, because obviously I would love to go with her, but it's not going to happen. And I don't want to misconstrue my brain and my heart, So I'll call somebody and see if they want the tickets. I'm sure they don't have an issue with that. But, I said to Bobby, hey, I wish you didn't live so far, because then you could go to the show with me. But yeah, that was a little sad when that came in the calendar. And of course the calendar has a little heart, as the reminder is a little heart, because it was our date night, And I know that I'm going to have these moments, and I just need to let it out, express how I feel, and, move on. And it's okay. It's okay when I feel this way, and it's okay to grieve a relationship. Um, yeah, I know that. I mean, I'm glad that I have a space, right? I know that. And one thing I got, and this is me sidetracking, or, like squirrel, like I told you. But I told you that, I think I put it in here in a video, that I have a picture of her on her first vacation as my lock screen. And I was thinking of deleting it, but I'm not going to delete it. Not until I'm ready, and I'll explain why. Because, one, I'm sure the picture is lost, like not in my phone anymore, and I don't want to lose it. It's a really nice picture. Maybe I can share it because it's just the back of her. You can't really see her. So maybe I'll share it as the, whatever, the backdrop to the video. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it, and then it's not desensitizing, because I do not want to, again, I share that I do not want to be desensitized. I think this desensitizing is a horrible thing. Well, not a horrible thing, but just not, I'm an artist. My heart is always involved. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it as my back screen or backdrop, lock screen, whatever it's called, until I look at it. And when I see it, I don't feel any kind of way. Like Bob says, indifference. But I don't want to get to indifference, because indifference is also, come and go, go and come. And I don't want to, that's not what I want either. But I am going to leave it as my my lock screen. And when I'm ready, I will, put something else. Sorry. I will put something else. But for now, it's going to remain. And I've seen it, and I have cafeteria duty. I've seen it, and it doesn't affect me, not yet, in like 3 minutes, as much as it was affecting me before. So I believe that it's, it's working. I want to be able to see the picture when I unlock my phone, and I know that it's her, and not be affected emotionally like this, And, and I've had it for, my goodness, we've been together since 2020. When we first took our vacation together. Actually, 2020. Yeah, 2020. So, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to keep it there, and, until it's time. All right, my people, I have cafeteria duty, and, I did take 20 minutes of my time, but I needed to let that out. Okay, bye-bye.